Hello there, everybody. This is TJ Fowler for Skullbanger.net. Hopefully, Tom Vassel's video review group in the near future. But I'm here today. I'm going to review the Pirate semi-board game. Not really a board game. It's a card game, essentially. But it's called Dread Curse by Smirk Dagger Games. And I am here in Kuopio, Finland at Fantasiapelit, the game store here. And for all your gaming needs, they got them. They can get them fulfilled however you need it. So, and that's where I got Dread Curse. So today we're going to review this. It's a light. I'd probably recommend it for a light game. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's something like a travel game, maybe.
A travel game, yeah. So basically, what you have, you steal money from each other. You draw coins from a bag. I'll show the components here in just a minute. And you try to steal from each other. You take on different roles of a crew: a captain, bosun, gunner, first mate, things like that. So I'll get to the components here in just a second, and then I'll be right back, and we will get to our thoughts. Okay, so with Dread Curse, you have different roles of crewmates: the bosun, the cook, of course the captain, the gunner, lookout, cabin boy, first mate, pilot, and Jacques the monkey that nobody plays with. That's a separate round in the game. The game consists of 5 rounds. First round, each member of the crew draws coins from the bag. Right here. Each coin is worth a different amount of money. But you have to be careful not to get the black spot. If the game ends and you have the black spot, you are out of the game. It doesn't matter how much gold you have, you lose. So as the game goes on, you draw coins, and then the next round you steal. And each pirate has a steal cheat that they can do. And basically when you steal from a pirate from the right or the left of you playing the game, and you take a coin from them, and all the coins are face down, so you don't know what you're getting. So you could accidentally steal the black spot or get a lot of money. The next phase is the monkey card, the Jacques Pierre, and that's when you get these pirate code cards. You pay the monkey 2 gold, and each of these cards have different abilities that you can play in different phases of the game, such as Davey Jones locker. You can make all the other pirates get rid of their cards. The ship be yours, all hands on deck. When you get the captaincy, when you bid for the pirate phase and get the captain, you can tell the other crew members what roles they get to play instead of them choosing them. And there's different kinds of abilities. This is still a card instead of a coin during the steal phase, things like that. If you don't play these cards at the end of the game, if you still have them, you get the same amount of money that's at the bottom right-hand corner of the card. So sometimes it pays to keep the cards until the end of the game. So that's the play Jacques phase. You get those cards, then cut and run. This is the phase you get to choose if you want to stay in the game or leave. Everybody holds out a coin, reveals the coin. If they have the coin face up, revealing money, they're out of the game, so they can keep all their money in their cards, count up at the end of the game, and choose, or they don't choose, but they can see if they win or not. If the coin is face down, that means they still stay in the game and play another round. And then you have the all hands on deck. This is the phase where everybody bids on who gets to be captain. It's very simple. You reveal your coins. You take 1 or 2 coins, reveal them face up. Whoever has the highest amount gets to be the captain. And usually you want to be the captain at least at the beginning of the game because he can draw up to 4 coins from the bag. Then you go by the bid order. The next highest bidder gets to choose the next crew member he wants, and so on and so on. And the rounds go in order of crew rank. So the captain's first mate would be second, and so on and so on and so on. So you continue these rounds until everybody is out of the game or all the coins are gone, and then you count up and see who has the most coins, and if you have a black spot, you automatically lose. So let's get back to the review, and we'll sit down and we'll go over what we thought was the best and the worst about the game. Okay, so that's basically Dread Curse in a nutshell. We'll go to each of our personal opinions here. Me personally, I feel it's a light game. I wouldn't consider it a beer and pretzel game, as there is some strategy in it. You buy the Pirates code cards, which are very important. That's what gives the game variance, really. To get cards or to get coins, to pull trickery on each other. So in my opinion, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's a fun game. It's probably really going to be something that you'd want to play like quick with people that may not be into board games that much, but would be willing to try board games. You're not talking deep complex strategy necessarily. You're not going to be playing, say, Merchants and Marauders. That's a very complex pirate game. Pirates Cove is probably even longer. This game takes about 30-45 minutes. So I recommend the game if it's something light and quick, if you have some kids that maybe is 10, 12, 13, 14 years old. But if you're a deep board gamer or a strategy gamer, I would say pass, unless you're just wanting something quick to play. So, and we'll go to the expert here, the Fantasiapelit employee, and see what he thinks about it.
Yeah, I agree with you for the most part. I think that the more experienced players do get something out of this, because they can introduce a lot this game so fast and easily for the new players too. So I think it's nice to have, maybe, and if you want to have some sort of a new experience and stuff like that. And of course this is a card game, so it's easy to set up and easy to clean up. So it's always nice.
All right, Adam.
Yes, it's quite an amusing game, short as you say. There is strategy in it, but I think that's superseded by a large amount of randomness in the in the game. And whereas quite a few, it's not the first game where players can turn on each other and steal from each other. It's the first of such games where you don't get to ally with anyone either.
Battery malfunction there, fellas and ladies. But anyway, getting back to the Dread Curse, we just summed up our basic synopsis of the game. Fun and light if you're a deep strategy gamer or someone that takes their board games a little bit more seriously and wants something a little bit more in depth. You might want to pass. Again, a light party game. I give it out of 5. I give it maybe a 3 out of 5. What about you?
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go for 3 as well.
All right. So there you go. Not a bad game, as long as you know what you're getting into. If you're wanting something a little more in depth with pirate games, probably try Merchant and Marauders or Libertalia. Pirates Cove is an older game. It's a little bit more light too, but you actually have ships. This game, you're not actually on a ship per se. You're just going between. You don't see a ship. Okay. If you're wanting ships, Libertalia, Pirates Cove, Merchants and Marauders. And to get this game, Fantasiapelit.com, is that correct? All right, or .fi?
Yeah, it's neither one.
Okay, yeah.
It's correct itself. So.
Okay, all right. So that's for everybody here in Finland. The game runs about 30 euros. If you're in the States or United States, the game, I think, runs about $20. So you're not going to be out a lot of money. So Fantasiapelit.com. Here in Kuopio, Finland, or any Helsinki, Tampere.
Yeah, we have a lot of stores around Finland. Yeah. Okay. So.
All right, and that's it for TJ here at Skullbanger.net, Fantasiapelit, Kuopio, Finland, and we'll see you next time.